Good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a good day. I'm going to post the link real quick and we'll get started here. As always, it will be recorded. What a day, what a day. We'll just give it a second and we'll get started here. We'll make it quick today. It's just an update from yesterday, so it shouldn't take us too long here. But I'm also watching a couple of new tickers. All right, I'll post a recorded link. We'll get started here. SPY broke below this trend line today and below 380, and we closed below 380 as well and below this trend line. So tomorrow or day after, I honestly would like to see this above 380 for this one to continue. As you can see these arrows, I would like to see this above this for continuation to 390 and 400. But below 380, I'll still be selling all the pops till and then. Sitting on the sidelines, not swinging anything. On the other hand, Qs look pretty good. It bounced right on this trend line today, and we closed very close to this 385 resistance level too, which is now your support because it closed above that. But as long as this trend line holds, I'm going to keep buying the dips on the tech sector. But as soon as it breaks below 280, I'll be short, as you can see right here. There we go. Okay, I don't know where it went. But yeah, as long as this holds, I'm going to be long. Boeing, if you guys remember, yesterday we talked about it. Hey, Michael. If you guys remember, we talked about this monthly chart. This 200 SMA is going to be your resistance. As long as it's below this 147 level, guys, this is not going to go anywhere. We have to see a close above this 147, 148 level on Boeing to buy some swings on these. Daily, I do like it that it is still sitting above the support right here. It is coming back to test this breakout. So tomorrow I might try and get into some of these swings with a stop below 142. So I'm going to keep my stops really tight on this one. But I will try to see and get into some positioning on the long side. Sorry, guys, I still sound pretty congested, so excuse my voice. Amazon, I guess it's just waiting on the Prime Days numbers here. It keeps bouncing and rejecting this 90 EMA here. As you can see, this trend line. So as long as we don't get above this, I am not going to go long, but sell all these pops right here. All right. The next one is Tesla. Tesla, if you guys remember, I mentioned about this 50 SMA. It came really close to that today. Today's high was 726.18 and 50 SMA is at 729. So almost 730 right here. So you have to see Amazon above 730 to go long. And until and unless it does not do that, it's sell all the pops on Tesla. So you can go short anywhere between 725 to 730, but keep your stop above 730, guys. So this is going to be a hard resistance for Tesla. Google, if you guys followed this plan, you probably made money. It was a quick trade this morning. I was not able to post it, but I think few got in because I got the DMs. So good for you. Below 2220 on Google, I see this one going down to 2200 and then 2170s. Qualcomm, who played this? We kept talking about this. I told you guys this was really strong. We were already in these calls. I did take most of my position off on this one. I just have this last one, fourth position left, just in case if it was going to break above this one, 36.50. But as you can see, it is still having some difficulty. But I think the longer it keeps hitting its head on this one, it's going to break it. As you can see right here, the buy volume is higher than the sell volume in this one. So nobody's letting go of their shares on this one. So I will get into a new position as soon as it breaks above this 136.50 and holds it. So keep a close eye on this one. There are a few new tickers I'm watching. Is XBI. XBI is trying to build a. This is your biotech, by the way. This is trying to build a bull flag right here, as you can see. So there are two scenarios on this one. Either this one breaks above 84 and you can long it, or you can keep buy puts on this one for short term. Okay, just keep it as a day trade, and keep your stop above 84, because as you can see, it's going to keep building its flag like this and then break out eventually. Which way? I mean, usually if it's a bull flag, it's going to be upside. So let's see. I hope the market participates, and during the session times, biotech is pretty bullish. AMD. I did show you guys this yesterday on the weekly. It looks like a head and shoulder to me. So I did get into some leaps this morning, early morning, around 75 area. The position is up already, but I would have liked to see this close above 78. But let's see, the week is not over yet. At least on the weekly, I would like to see this close over 78. So I'll keep a close eye on this one too. We had some requests on ARC. ARC on daily, it is building a bear flag. As you can see, it is in a channel right here. So any pop close to this 49.50 area is going to be a short. And I also was looking on weekly right here. It's the same scenario right here. So below 42, I will short it. Play this channel unless it, until it breaks on the either side. But I would wait for this trend line to break on downside to short with conviction. Futu, there are two scenarios here. Again, this was a request. There are two scenarios on this one. It is building a head and shoulder on daily right here, as you can see. So there's a good possibility that this thing comes all the way back down to 41, 42 area before it builds its right shoulder. Or the second scenario right here is that it is holding on to this 200 SMA. I do like this 100, the 50 crossing this 100 SMA, which is a good sign. All right, so it might consolidate here for a few. It is not letting go and closing below this 200 SMA, which is a good sign. But as soon as it closes below 46, which is your 200 SMA as of today, I would short that one all the way down to low 40s. Last one I'll be watching is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, I'm still keeping a close eye on this one because today is the second day in a row I've been seeing a decent call flow coming into that. And semis earlier in the day are showing some strength. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes very open, bright open on the semi sector. I believe tomorrow TSM reports. So let's see what that brings into. But today, the CPI number was at 9.1. The inflation is at 9.1, highest since 1981. So it is pretty bad. And Barkin, the Fed member, was talking today, and he mentioned that there is a good possibility of 100 BPS. So that's what spooked the market in the middle of the day, and investors got scared. Before that, we were looking really good. The SPY was looking really nice. It was above 380, but Barkin came and barked the market. Oh, well, we'll play the levels at a time. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening.